The leaders of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee have reached a decision that's sure to disappoint Russia hawks. They're not taking up a Russia sanctions bill anytime soon. Instead, Committee Chairman Bob Corker of Tennessee and Ranking Democrat Ben Cardin of Maryland have agreed to move forward on a measure to counter Russian influence in Eastern Europe without using sanctions, as well as an Iran sanctions bill. The measure to counter Russian influence is expected to draw from a bill put forward by Cardin in January, but will strip the measure of its sanctions, including the portions of Cardin's bill focused on helping Eastern European countries counter Russian aggression. Cardin's sanctions bill is company-sponsored by 10 Republican defense hawks, including Sens. John McCain of Arizona, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, and Marco Rubio of Florida. "We're not going to do a Russia sanctions bill," Corker told Politico on Monday. "The ranking member and I are in strong agreement on a pathway forward, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to do an Iran sanctions bill. It'll be done toward the end of this work period. We're also working together on a bill to push back against Russia in Europe and what they're doing. And those are the two courses of action that we're taking." Cardin spokesman Sean Bartlett confirmed the agreement in an email. Senator Cardin stands by the series of proposals he's laid out on Russia, but looks forward to working with Chairman Corker on this bill as an initial step to hold Russia accountable. "It's destabilizing activities," Bartlett said. The deal between Corker and Cardin resolves a point of contention between Corker and some Democrats on the Foreign Relations panel, who wanted to move Iran and Russia sanctions together, according to multiple Democratic Senate aides. The Iran sanctions bill was introduced in March by Corker and has bipartisan support. It's in retaliation for Iran's ballistic missile development, support for U.S.-designated terrorist groups, and human rights violations. The Russia sanctions bill was designed to punish Moscow, its meddling in November's presidential election. Corker on Monday said he wanted to wait until the Senate Intelligence Committee completes its investigation into Russia's election activities, slapping Russia with more sanctions. "I think there's a general understanding. There isn't going to be an attempt by this administration, which people feared at one time, including me, to undo sanctions," Corker said. "We're going to wait for a period of time. We may at some point pursue Russia sanctions." Rubio, a member of the Foreign Relations panel, indicated Monday he was unhappy with the decision to table the Russia sanctions measure for now. "I think any time is a good time for Russia sanctions given everything they've done," Rubio said.